Alright, my name's Aric, and I'm just going to assume we're sitting here in communications class here at EKU that all of you all are EKU students. How many of you all are involved in campus on any organization, club, intramural, fraternity, sorority? Decent amount of you all, right? So, I'm going to tell you all a little story here about when I first arrived on campus. I was just completely terrified. I was always that quiet kid in high school that kind of sat in the corner and didn't talk to anybody. Being social with a lot of people was kind of out of my comfort zone. But I knew absolutely nobody when I got here. There were a couple people I went to high school with, but I had no idea where they were. So I had no idea how I'd meet new people. And then on the first day of class, I was over in Wayland, and I saw a flyer for Alpha Theta Rho, which, for those of you that don't know what that is, which I'm going to assume is probably all of you, is an academic fraternity for aviation. They kind of just, they meet weekly and help with things related to class. They try to organize meetings or trips up to like Dayton to talk with PSA Airlines. That was something we did this semester. They organized a career fair here. And so I thought that was interesting, and I thought I would go and give that a try. So I went to the first meeting, and I saw a couple people from my floor, and obviously from all my classes. So even afterwards, this is a talking point when we got back and start talking to people. Through Alpha Theta Rho, I made a lot of new friends, and we now do other things together like intramural sports, and we help each other with all our classwork, all that stuff. So it's pretty beneficial in that way. Getting involved in campus has a lot of social benefits. I think we'd all agree here that it's a lot easier to make friends with people, like-minded people, similar interests. It's easier to get a conversation going. And according to the College of St. Scholastica, clubs help build social capital to aid in networking. And for those of you that don't know, networking is basically just talking to people in your field, so that, say, you're trying to get a job, because we're all in college, I assume we're trying to get a job after we leave. But maybe someone that graduated a couple years earlier, you knew them, maybe they can put in a recommendation for you, something like that. So it helps in that way. And then organizations and getting involved in clubs and such, they help prevent social isolation, which social isolation, just basically it's that person that just sits in their room, they never talk to anybody, they don't really go out and do anything. And according to Psychology Today, social isolation can increase our anxiety and hinder our coping abilities. So things like finals, I know there's been a few speeches about stress management. It can hinder the ability to deal with that. And then there's other benefits to getting involved on campus as well. In one simple way is it can improve your overall physical health, because there's things like intramural sports, club sports, there's group fitness. I know the rec has gone out hiking before, things like that. And then it also helps build your resume, because I know in fraternities and sororities especially, there are leadership roles. You can take on like a recruiting coordinator or a president, something like that. And businesses also look for diversified resumes, so that it's you and someone else, and you each have a 4.0 GPA, same degree from the same university, but one of you just only did schoolwork and the other one did a lot of stuff with clubs and things. They're obviously going to choose the person that was more involved, shows better time management, some more experience with other things. So, now that we know the benefits, we got to look at what EKU has to offer. So there's over 270 clubs and organizations, and if for some reason that out of those 270, none of them interest you, if you can find 5 people and sponsor, you can make your own. With really no restrictions. I know there's one club where they go around and try to find places to nap on campus, just because there's some people that really like sleeping. And so, other things EKU has, we have a lot of intramurals and club sports. I do intramurals every semester. I actually did 4 this semester. And there's clubs, there's some for every interest, whether that be related to your major or just literally anything, they have something for it. You can do they have community service opportunities. I know a lot of the athletic teams just went around and helped clean up campus, so that's just something else you can put down for community service. Obviously the fraternities and sororities, they have leadership programs. like the student ambassadors. They help, with organized events and help bring in new students. And then there's also religious organizations, like the BCM. I know they have some organizations over there that they try to help out. So there's just a little something for everybody. There's really no excuse for saying that there's not something you're interested in on campus. So in conclusion, getting involved in campus is very beneficial in many ways, whether it be socially, building your resume, networking, getting in shape, or even just going out and enjoying yourself, having fun, just relieving some stress. UKU, they offer a little something for everybody, and everyone should get involved around campus. It's really beneficial.
So you gave a lot of benefits and reasons why. What do you think is the most important, at least to you, reason that somebody should get involved?
For me, it was the social benefits. I didn't know anybody, and now I've got a huge network of people that I know, just see around, talk to a lot, live up on my floor. Really helps a lot.